Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Just want to come back with a quick listen, man. I been meditating on in Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? I want to start with Isaiah, chapter 26. For anybody that needs encouragement, Isaiah 26. And I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, "Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." Right? So I want to touch on a couple things, with, peace. Let's get that what the king said with peace. Let's get that in Matthew, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Matthew. It's in Matthew. John, Salakia. Right? It says, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." Right? So the peace that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, gives, man, is perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the world feels like, it's falling apart, collapsing, everybody's losing their mind, we're in perfect peace because, the Lord already gave us prophecy letting us know everything that's happening before it happens. If that makes sense. So you're in perfect peace because you already know what's going to happen. So your mind is not, where's my next meal going to come from? Your mind is not worried about the gas prices. Your mind is stayed on the Lord, So let's go back to Isaiah, chapter 26. Isaiah 26. Let's see, Isaiah 26. It says, "Thou will keep him in perfect peace." So we understand that peace comes from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It says, "Whose mind is stayed on thee," right? So how does your mind stay on the Lord? Let's get Isaiah. Then we'll get Joshua after this. Isaiah, Sirach 39:1, it says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient," meaning men that was before us, like Solomon, David, Paul, different men, that was renowned in the ancient world. We're going to listen to all the wisdom that the Lord given to him. All the former prophets, even his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. We're listening to, all the things that was before us, and be occupied in prophecies, man. You're going to be occupied in these last days in prophecies. You're not going to be occupied, in nothing else that's, of the world, So now let's go back to Isaiah. All right. It says, "Because he trusteth in thee," right? Let me get that in Nahum. Let's see. It's in Nahum. I think Nahum. Yep. Nahum 1:17. All praise. It says, "The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble," right? So the Lord is a stronghold, He's never somebody that is a liar, like man, he's never, somebody that ever, leave you, because like how should I say, "I'll be with you all the way into the end of the world," right? So the Lord is a strong tower, and he knoweth them that trust in him, right? So the Lord knows truly all that trust in him. We never want to take things in our own hands. We always want to just trust in the Lord as much as we can. Because truly, in these last days, he's the only one we feel like we can trust in, because his word is true. We read it, constantly throughout the Old Testament, New Testament. We see all the, the prophecy that he spoke is coming true. So all you can do is really, truly hope, wait patiently on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So with that, man, I digress. Lord willing that you got something from it. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I say shalom.